What's going on, fam? So today I wanted to talk about helping others. Now, how important it is to be able to help others without hurting yourself. So, it's okay to help others, and it's a good thing to do. It puts good energy out into the world, and it makes you feel good to help other people. But it's not good to help other people if it's costing you more than you can afford. You know what I mean? So if you got, let's say I got a buddy who needs, money, and I give him that money, and I hadn't even paid my own bills yet. That's okay if I'm calculating it in my head, like, yeah, I took care of my buddy, but I still got enough money to pay my bills. Then something happens to my car, and I have to decide between taking care of my car, which is the way I get to and from work, versus paying my bills, which I can kind of be late on. There's this concept of, honesty. Because I hadn't paid my bills, I hadn't even really been standing on my own 2 feet yet. So it's important to stand on your own 2 feet before you try to help somebody else. Otherwise, it's the whole thing of like the blind leading the blind, and that ends up having both parties lost. So it's okay to help others, but make sure you get yourself into a position where you can afford to help them. I spent quite a bit of my life in my younger years, especially when I first started working, just handing out money. I mean, like giving it to whoever needed it. Everybody was young, everybody needed help. We all were going through a struggle. So in my mind, I was taking care of everybody else that was struggling. But in reality, I was actually keeping myself from being in an even better position. Excuse my mouth. To be able to help even more people. If I had just kind of bided my time and taken my money and invested it towards things that would pay off later on, then while I was doing that, the other person could have been struggling, and we both would have been struggling to a degree to be better people in the future. You don't quite see it like that in the moment. In the moment, it's like, oh man, I got blessed. I got, taxes back, an extra check this month, and I saved up a little bit of money from last month. So I'm in a position where, this person comes across me and asks me for something, I can actually give it to them. Not really, it's a little different, because all the money that you had saved up, is it just sitting and kind of like doing nothing, like in an account? That's what I mean by doing nothing. Or is it actually making money for you? Do you have a business or any kind of venture that you were planning on investing in that would make more money that you kind of been holding off on? Because that was more than likely the money that could have set you ahead for that. So it's important to kind of, sit back and kind of be real with yourself for a little bit, and take into that mindset that sometimes to help people more, or like in a better way, you gotta do what's best for you for a period of time. It ties into quite a few things. Even for me, for a while, I was taking any and every chance I could to like go see my kids, which is awesome because I get to spend time with my babies, but not to the point where I'm not able to maintain like a stable life, on my end, because I'm spending so much time on the road traveling to see them, and I sat down and actually wrote down the amount of time I was traveling. I was spending more time traveling than I was spending working, which is it's pretty bad, Because then it's like, well, where's the money that I plan on spending on my kids gonna go? So there has to be balance with everything. Because I mean, I can't turn around and not go see them. Has to be balance. So you can help people, but helping, you know, several people throughout the month is draining, you know, because you're giving so much of your resources out. You got to keep something for yourself. At the end of the day, it's okay to say, I know some people don't like to say no, but it's okay just to listen and to try to help people come up with solutions. And that's what I try to do more of nowadays. I try to help people to learn how to fish rather than just feed them. And it seems to pay off quite a bit, you know, because it forces me to expand my knowledge on different things in order to help them, because I can't help others if I don't know anything about what I'm talking about. And if I don't know what I'm talking about, I usually just take a minute and look it up. I mean, like literally while they're right there talking to me, I'll start looking up resources to help them out. And I don't mind being that person to take them to that resource. But it's a different way. That way they can learn, and it's a problem that they'll have a solution for the rest of their lives, instead of, you know, a temporary solution just for that moment. You know, they don't necessarily need a band-aid over the problem. They need an actual solution. So that's the topic for the day, is helping others. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll try to get these videos all pretty for you starting up the new year. Hope everybody's staying warm and enjoying the holidays. Peace.